Hello, as you can see, I'm in a very special lab that ascends 300 meters into the Paris sky. Attached to a giant helium balloon, it is used for measuring pollution and ozone concentration levels. I'm going up to find out how these scientific observations are made. I'm now joined by Matthew Goby, who is the head of the company Aerofill that operates this balloon. Thank you, Matthew, for joining us.
Thank you for coming.
Matthew, tell us how many scientific instruments are on board this flying lab?
Well, in fact, we have many sensors on the outside of the gondola to measure first the PM, particulate matter, so the solid parts which are in the air, then the ozone, and finally the NOx, nitrogen and oxygen.
Why do you use helium?
Well, because it is lighter than air. And there are only two gases lighter than air, hydrogen and helium. And hydrogen is flammable, so dangerous. So if we want to be safe, with passengers we have to be safe, we use helium.
Thank you, Matthew. Next, we are going to talk to Battis of CNRS on how these measurements are made. Thank you, Battis, for joining us. Can you tell us how the pollution level is measured in this lab?
With this instrument, we collect the particles, they pass through a laser beam, and we measure the light they scatter. And we can retrieve information concerning the size distribution of the particles between about 200 nanometers up to 30 micrometers, and we can derive the concentration, the number of particles per meter cube.
What are the advantages of having a lab in a balloon?
There is two advantages. The first one is to obtain continuous measurements from 7 years. It's a long time for such studies. And the second one is to perform measurements from the ground up to 300 meters. And it's totally unique because we can see the vertical transport of the particles, so we can follow the pollution in time, but also during the ascent of the particles above Paris.
Thank you very much, Jean-Baptiste. That's all we have for now. We end this show with some spectacular images of Paris taken from the balloon.